Hi guys, my name's J-Ben, and today we're going to show you how to do the kickflip. Alright guys, step one for learning the kickflip, okay? You're going to step on your board. Now if you're regular, your front foot is going to step off heel side, okay? You're going to pop your board up and grab with your left hand, okay? From here, I just need you to throw your board. Just get rid of it, because this trick is going to destroy your board. It's going to thrash it. Now for me, I literally have to lean over the front of the board. It might have to do with the length of it, but you really have to lean over the front. It's almost like a bad speed tuck. So let's talk about foot placement a little bit. So your front foot, is just going to be in the center of the deck here, centered up on the board, center of the deck. My back foot goes to this back of the tail, okay? Now you don't absolutely need some crazy long tail to do this. I've seen people do it on dervishes, etc. Even a Vanguard, kind of insane. Let's talk about weighting of the feet. Like 90% of your weight is going to be over your front foot. Let me find this crack here. Like 90% of your weight is going to be over your front foot. Actually, it's more like 100%. You're going to have like all of your weight over your front foot. And when it comes time to actually pop the board and jump, you're going to transition. And that transition, while you're still leaning forward, you're going to transition your weight to your back foot, and you're going to be jumping primarily off your back foot, and that's going to get the board to pop. So it's going to be something a little like that. All right, guys, so an issue, that is high. An issue you're going to run into, all right, a few of them. First off, let's highlight jumping. The jump is probably the most complicated step. It's really the only step, right? Essentially. This dud will constantly happen where you'll kind of jump and you'll just kind of jump. Either that, or then once you get past that, you'll do this a lot, where the board will kind of pop. So what really needs to happen, the best way I can describe it is you have to jump like a Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Z style. Wow. So you really have to and then jump, and that is gonna pop, but then you have to kick the board to flip it. So it's and then kick, right? Super Saiyan kick. Okay, I probably look like an idiot. That's cool. I hope you guys are getting it. You're connecting. Another issue you're gonna have is you're gonna jump and you're gonna kick. You're gonna nail it, but you're gonna kick in the center of the board. You're gonna do this, and the board's gonna go straight back down. All right? You really need to kick on your heel side edge of the board. So when you rotate, it's got to be there. So the board flips, all right? So there you go. Those are your biggest issues. Let's highlight a couple others. Again, you really need to be over the front of the board. If you're leaning back here, you may get it, and the board does a double rotation, but you're back here hanging out, and the board's up there rocking.
Okay.
Good to go.
All right.
So that'll happen too. You might land on the side of the board, which have its devastations. That's why you wear a helmet, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about your front foot placement, the flick that takes place in order to get the board to rotate. So in skateboarding, let's start there. In skateboarding, you're actually going to be flicking out off the side of your foot, kind of like that. That's not the way I do it. Maybe it's because it's a longboard, different dimensions, different weight, different physics involved. But it might just be that I never skateboarded, so I never really learned that way. But I will say this, and you swipe kind of back and down. I almost kind of kick down with the board. It's called mob in skateboarding. I don't think it's a very good term, but it gets the job done, okay? Gets the job done on a longboard. So I flick down. Occasionally, I'll try it that way, and I might hit it every once in a while, but I have a lot better luck kind of flicking back and down with the board.